Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is a really good game. I'm going to talk about that coming up, but as it is now, I'm going to pause it, talk about my class. It's firing range, so when I play firing range, I really like to use my Plant Diffuse class. It has Flak Jacket, it has Sleight of Hand Pro. Sleight of Hand Pro is a big deal. It helps me aim down sights and win more gunfights. And Tac Mask Pro and Nova Gas, they kind of go together. Semtex versus Frag, I'm at this point, I'm kind of give or take, and Claymore is probably the wrong thing. I don't know. Sometimes I like it a lot, sometimes I don't really use it. And extended mag. So when I use this class, it's usually because I don't expect to be getting 11 kill streaks. And if you watch this game, you'll see I get a lot of double sprays with this extended mag. And it helps me a lot. The FAMAS shoots really fast, so it's helpful. There are other times I like dual mag for the extra ammo, but on this class I think extended mag might be the right choice. Let's watch me play. So right off the bat, I run around to firing range to flank them from the side. Or I capture A first, of course. And then I run around firing range to flank them on the side. The thing about this map is top ramp, the area that'll be in front of me right here. This is called ramp that I'm standing on. And if you can control top ramp, then you have a pretty good shot at controlling B. So what I'm trying to do is catch them as they come out this door. And I was surprised to learn that they weren't coming this way. So yeah, now I stick this guy, get some baby. And jump here in the smoke. So I have Flak Jacket Pro, which is nice. With Pro, when you throw back a nade, the timer resets, and it can save everybody's life. And so I don't prestige, and that means that I have more pro perks than other guys do. And I take advantage of that as much as I can. See, there's a double spray. I don't think I would have got that if I had dual mags. I take advantage of that as much as I can. And sort of assign myself that role. Hey, when there's 5 guys capping the B flag, I sit there and run towards the nades, pick them up and throw them away, and try and keep everybody else alive. And sometimes it's really helpful, sometimes it doesn't work, but I think it's pretty good team play there to take advantage of your Flak Jacket Pro and throw the nades away. Keep everybody else alive. It'll help you out. A little bit about this game. So my friends and I are in this lobby and we're kind of talking to each other, and when you run into a team that's not worried about losing, there is a kind of vibe about them. They're kind of casual, they're fun. It's everything's going to go smoothly and they kind of know it. And that's how we were talking to each other. And then these guys kind of joined in the conversation, and there was something about them. It was like we're against a team here. And it was 6-on-5, but whatever. I don't mean to make excuses. I didn't kill anyone there. Gosh darn it. But I just by their mannerisms in the lobby, just by the way they conducted themselves, and they were totally cool guys, by the way, we knew that we were against a group that was used to winning all their games. So yeah. So here I am. I jump here. I recognize that, like, if I were to lay down by the sandbags and put myself in the grass, then that would be a safer spot to capture the flag. You can kind of put your head right up against that sandbags, and I won't call it a secret spot, but it's a nice spot to cap from. And but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm kind of standing out in the middle looking for nades to throw back because we were team capping it, and that was my role. So look here now. Now we're getting dominated, and I knew that we were going to have a game headed into this, and sure enough, we've got a game on our hands and we're losing. So I don't know for sure if they were using tac inserts or not. A lot of guys who play competitive games consider tac inserts to be cheap. But in pub matches, they're really, really powerful, and I never use them. It allows you to control the spawn. It allows you to defend your flags. You can triple cap. If you were going for a 200-0 game, I think it'd be hard to pull off without tac inserts. And I don't know if they're using them or not. But Onslaught at one point called out that he thought they were. But I'm not sure if he saw one or if it was just the fact that they seem to be everywhere. And yeah. So, yeah, I got a couple kills there, but my team managed to get a BC. And now I think Onslaught has a helicopter in the air, which is pretty darn helpful. But these guys shot down air support like crazy. So this is one of the most critical spots on the map. If you hang out top ramp like that, oftentimes you can do it to build a streak. And not only that, but you're in easy distance of defending both C and B. And if you can defend both C and B on this map, you're doing pretty good. So yeah, we've got the SR-71 up, and I'm using that to to spot where they are and to lock them down. So get some, baby. You'll see I get a lot of UAVs in this game, and because it's firing range, I think a lot of guys are running Flak Jacket. UAVs are pretty helpful, and so Ghost is not all that good in a game like this. You know, you're not going to be sneaking around doing who knows what. So I don't even know what killed me there. I think I might have got naded even though I had Flak Jacket. So a lot of guys have been talking about how Black Ops is boring, how Black Ops stinks. And in my opinion, Black Ops, I think what might be boring is watching guys go, you know, whatever, 75-2. And if you put up a 75-2 game, I'm not calling out you in particular, just a number in my head. But I think maybe what's happened is people are being too selective, showing off their very best stuff, instead of showing off their most dramatic games. So I'm going to make a little change about that and try and show you guys some more dramatic games. You know, if you want to see 20 KDs, I can do that, but I really think this might make a more entertaining game. We'll see. One problem is it's long. Not everyone likes long games, but what have you. So here I am, top ramp, and that guy must have had Flak Jacket because he survived my nade, and he survived my Nova Gas too. But I try to set up top ramp when we have BC because it's the best spot on the map to control those two flags. And here we are. So I got an assist. My teammates have laser beam eyes. What can you do? I was surprised that even though we had BC, the guy was coming from behind me there. I didn't expect that. So we're losing by a good bit. I think we're down by 20 points here and midway through the game, and they're capping Bravo, which is just not a good thing. But oh, I get 2 off Bravo and we lose the darn thing. So fail. Sometimes I throw a nade through the building there, through that building. They call out for us anyway is tin, and I throw it over there in hopes that it lands on Bravo. So far, it's never worked. But what has worked is just randomly throwing nades towards flags. I swear, it's so effective. So once I get that nade spot, I wish I knew how to nade B from C. But once I get it figured out, I'll be doing it all the time. So I defend C for a little bit here. That seems to be mostly working. And now it's time to get Bravo. And right there, so in both of those cases, I think I got 2 or 3 kills on the same clip. And if I had dual mags, the kind that reloads quicker and gives you more ammo, then I don't think it would have gone as well. I think this class is almost perfect for what I'm trying to get done. And that's that. I don't know what would have been better. Maybe I forget what the thing is called, where you drop it down and it puts little dots on the enemy's radar. Maybe that would have been a good idea. I'm not quite sure. And yeah, I got beat there. Probably should have stayed behind the wood. I don't know. But here we are. We're down. What is that? 36 points. Things are getting to be a mess here. So so I jump on B and try and cap it some. There we go. Just like we're supposed to. And I die. So I die a lot in this game. I don't even know how many times I die. But sometimes, in an objective game like this with no respawn delay, as compared to competitive games where there are respawn delays, then dying's not the worst thing. We're trying to win here. We're not trying to get massive KDs. And because we're down by so much, we're down by over 30 points, I decided to cap Alpha. And I figure if we can work a triple cap even for a little bit, then that'll be pretty helpful. Of course, it doesn't work out like that. But that was the line of thinking, get ourselves a triple cap and do our thing. So I didn't cap B, but I was part of the B capping effort. And wouldn't it be nice if you got XP for partially capping something like that? Sometimes I'll take, what I'll call, 90% of a flag and get nothing for it. And it's like, gosh darn it. That didn't really represent the effort that I put forward. So, but what are you going to do? And you can see these guys are giving us a game. These guys, we ended up playing them all night long, actually. Not all night long, but I'll say 5 games or so. And every one of them was hard fought. There was actually one point in the game where I got a little cocky, one point in the night, I should say, where I got a little cocky and switched from this class that protects me from being naded to a hardline class where I thought maybe I could get some good kill streaks against them. And it backfired on me, and I did pretty crappy. So, yeah, these guys were fully worthy of our best efforts, and it was pretty cool. So once we had this tough game at the end of it, the lobby was really cool. We were talking very much respectfully to each other, and happy. So here I'm trying to clear out the middle and capture Bravo. It's a bit of a challenge. I need a weapon in my hand, and so yeah, getting a little work done here. But do we get Bravo out of it? Nope, total fail. So close. And look at us. We're down 171 to 147, and we only have one flag. And yeah, this is big trouble. So again, I need to clear out the middle. I need to darn. I need to clear out the middle. I need to take Bravo. And we're losing Charlie. Do I hold Charlie? Briefly. This guy gets me, I remember. So yeah, the thing about these guys is they're leading with their nades, and they're attacking in teams. So that's a really big deal. It seems like I'm consistently getting double sprays in this game, but it's also consistently not enough. It seems every time they come in packs of 2s and 3s, and it's hard for me to really get what I want here. So because I'm running Hacker Pro, or I thought I was running Hacker Pro, so I was like, oh, give me these care packages and I'll take the stuff and sabotage them. But I wasn't running it like I thought I was, and that was a mistake, because most of my classes have Hacker Pro. And here I'm like double tapping, trying to figure out what the problem is, because I thought I had a hard line, or I don't know, but it didn't work out like I expected, so I forget if I grab it or not. So finally, we're down 190 to 179, and we've triple capped these guys. And while I didn't actually do many of the triple caps, I did get a little work done, which was maybe part of the effort in getting some successful flag caps. And I thought I was holding C there because I got a kill, but there was like I said, these guys, they came in packs all game long. I get stuck in the window here. But they came in packs all game long, and it was just so hard to stop them from doing what they were trying to do. Dead. Get a quick kill here, rescue, can't see who that is, and hold Bravo for the win. So there you have it. It was a pretty good game. I'm going to take the rest of the games that we played these guys and use it as a backdrop for my next podcast. I think it'll be a more interesting background. Hopefully this works out like I want it to. And I don't think Black Ops has to be boring. I think that Black Ops can be pretty interesting. Just don't choose boring games. And that's my take on this. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you do like close games like this, as opposed to like 50-2 games, then let me know. I can play solo and get those big KD games if you like, but I kind of like this too. So let me know what you think in how you like your gameplay to be.